is Thursday, November 3rd of 2022. Big news, big travel news on today's Guy's Daily Drive. Bam! And good morning and welcome to Guy's Daily Drive. I'm so sorry that I didn't get one in on Monday, but there was just, sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't. So, what's going on now? Well, I was saying some number of daily drives ago that I had a lot of use or lose leave, and I'm gonna use a big chunk of that coming up first week of December. So I'm gonna go down to Florida, and I had all these grandiose plans. I was gonna, take my own car to save some money and take the auto train, but the auto train there and back is like almost $800. And by the time I factored everything else in, it was like, okay, well, it's more expensive than flying down. And I'm going to tell you why it's more expensive than flying down. And if it wasn't for this, I probably still would have taken the auto train. But I have a free flight. I have enough miles on one of my airline credit cards that I have essentially it's a mostly free trip. Come on, get out of the way. There you go, thanks. A mostly free trip down to Orlando and back. It was like X number of points plus $11.20, which is great. But then I was looking at it as I was going to pick my seats, and some of the seats that are not available in the free trip are exit row. And this was this was a short enough trip to where exit row wouldn't have been that big of a deal, because it's only like 2.5 to 3 hours, and I could have toughed it out. But in order to get exit row, it was basically there and back about $100. So for $100, I've got my exit row seats, and because I'm using points off my airline credit card, there's no charge for baggage, which is like $35 each way with most airlines. So that's free, and so I went ahead and was like, you know what? All in all, doing it this way, it's going to cost me an extra $16, $17 over what I would have paid for baggage to have a more comfortable seat. So for $30, I have a more comfortable seat. You got to look at it that way, I guess. But the flight is free, and the other part of it that was going to add a significant expense was going to be a rental car. But through the same portal that I got the tickets, I was able to get a rental car, and it was not expensive. The last time I looked at rental cars down in Florida, they were really, really pricey. But I got a rental car for the entire 8-9 days that I'll need a rental car for about $350, which is not bad. So I went ahead, I'm going to go ahead and fly, even though I hate flying. I really, really hate flying. But I can't argue with a free flight in an exit row comfortable seat with free baggage and a relatively, oh, hold on, what are you doing? Relatively inexpensive rental car. So that's the way I'm going to go. So here's the itinerary. I'm leaving. I actually have a block of days off from work from Thursday the 2nd, I think it is, and then that entire next week, and then back to work on that following Monday. So that's that's 7 days off from work, which will be 56 hours, and that will take care of my use or lose for a while. So I'm going to fly to Orlando and then get my rental car, and I have a hotel set up in Ormond Beach, which isn't far from where my brother Bill and his wife Daisy and their son Jeff, who owns the house. You know, it's a hell of a setup. He's got this house in, not my brother, but his son Jeff. He's got this incredible house in Flagler. I think it's Flagler. It's like 10 bedrooms, 11 baths that he got for like almost nothing. And it's got a pool house. And of course it has a pool. It has a pool house that is like full kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom. And so my brother Bill and his wife sold their house that they had, and they moved into the pool house, and it's a great setup. It works out well for everyone, because when my nephew Jeff and his wife Carol want to go someplace, grandparents are there to watch the kids, though their kids are older now, don't really need it so much, but it was a great setup. Loving the keychain. Private joke there. That's from a good friend of mine, Habib. So normally I would stay with either Jeff's brother Bill, who lives in Daytona, or I would stay like on a sofa bed with Daisy and Bill. But with the hurricane that just went through, there was some damage in the area, and my nephew Bill, his house got flooded. So they're staying with Jeff and Carol while that's getting all sorted out. And they really don't need, Uncle Guy dropping in. So I'm staying at a hotel this time around. And that's fine. I go down to see them, not just because there's the possibility that I could stay for free someplace. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to help my brother Bill with some computer stuff on that Saturday. I'm going to meet them all hopefully Friday night for dinner. Help Bill on Saturday with whatever help that he needs from me. And then on Sunday, and this is not yet like confirmed. I don't know how well it's going to work out yet. I'm hoping to go with some of Jeff's kids, and maybe even Bill and his wife Kelly, to Disney World, because this is Disney World's 50th anniversary, and I went in '72 when they first opened, and so this would be like a bookmark, year 0, year 50, or year 1, year 50. So I'm hoping that's going to work out, because I haven't been to Disney World. I can't remember the last time I went to Disney World. It was a long time ago. So that's a possible Sunday activity. We'll have to wait and see how that works out. And then Monday, I check out of the Ormond Beach. This is going to be a busy trip. I check out of the hotel in Ormond, and I drive to the Palm Beach area, where I meet up with high school friend Sandy and her husband Tim, and we're all going to have a big get-together out in their neck of the woods, which is in Palm Beach, which is only fair because the last 4 or 5 times that I've been down to Florida when we've all met, it's been in Oakland Park, which is where I grew up and where a lot of the people that I still know down there, they still live in that area. And so it's only fair because it's probably well over an hour each way for Sandra and Tim. So that's going to be Monday. And then Tuesday I'm in Boca for the rest of the week and hoping for some more get-togethers with the Fort Lauderdale bunch. Also my brother Larry. I'm hoping, I have to talk to Larry and find out what his schedule's like. And then, so that's like the rest of the week, and I'll just do stuff in the Fort Lauderdale area. And then Saturday, oh, what fresh hell is this? Saturday, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Some kind of big holdup. Saturday, I'm driving back up to Orlando, and the reason why I'm doing that is my flight is on Sunday, and with the flight on Sunday, I didn't want to do a long drive, and I had time. I really did. I probably had enough time to do it. But I didn't want to do a long drive from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando and then have to worry about, getting to the airport, turning in the rental car, and all the rest of that with not enough time. I mean, who knows? South Florida can be a nightmare as far as traffic goes. So this way, I'm already in the Orlando area Saturday night, Sunday, and I can go ahead and take care of business there. And then I fly home on Sunday. Same airline with a exit row seat, so I'll have plenty of leg room, which I don't normally have in seats on airliners. So it's like an action-packed trip down to Florida. So those are the plans. And I was talking with Bill and Daisy and son Bill's wife Kelly, because I couldn't get a hold of anybody else through Apple's messages program. And they're all excited for me to come down, and I'm hoping that, besides the kids, that there'll be at least one other adult person, semi-adult person, going with me if I can arrange for the Disney trip. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then of course all the shenanigans that will likely happen while I'm down in Fort Lauderdale. So that is like that's what's going on. And I had to turn around from my normal trip into work because things just got crazy stupid, and it looks like there's an accident or something, and it's a 2-lane road, and when it's shut down, it's shut down. So I'm going to go back this way. I'm going to hit the Parkway, and I'll make my way to work from there. But that's really all I got today for Guy's Daily Drive. Thank you also very, very much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. If you would like to contribute to the regular madness that is Guy's Daily Drive, and you don't have to, you really, really don't have to. You can go to patreon.com/MacParrot. You can go to coffee, ko-fi.com/MacParrot. Buy me a coffee. Speaking of which, I hadn't had any this morning, which is why I've got some here in the car. You can also pay a pal at paypal.me/MacParrot. If you want to get a hold of me, you can send me an email to guy@mymac.com or podcast@vertshark.com. Vertshark.com is the website that you can contact to is this gonna work? Yeah, good. VertShark.com is the website. You can go to see all the regular crazy shenanigans that I put out on audio or video. It's mostly all there. And what else? Oh, this is turn only lane. I'm going to regret this, but it's too late now. That's pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry. Almost forgot about Twitter. Twitter handles are Mac Parrot and VertShark. I'm going to see if I can try to remember to cut out that bit of dead space right there. And Mac Parrot and VertShark over on the Twitters, and of course over on Facebook, my regular name. And I have a guy. Actually, I have a guys or a VertShark Facebook page, and if you could go on over and subscribe to that over there on the Facebooks. You can talk to me there as well. That is going to do it for today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, very, very much for joining me on Guy's Daily Drive. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see all of you next time right here on Guy's Daily Drive. Bye-bye.